Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing okay. Not sure what day this is going to go up, so I'm not going to say what day. The first thing I'm going to do is, I told you I was going to do multiple looks with this, and I kept forgetting to come back to it. This is the Jaclynn Hill Morphe Volume 2. The first look I want to do is going to be a natural kind of look, because when you look at this, you see all these colors that are like out there and ready to go. But I wanted to show you that this could be, I'm thinking I'm going to do 3 looks. I want to start kind of neutral, then go kind of dark, then go kind of bright. So today we're going to do the neutral one. And then after I finish the neutral look, there'll be a cut over to me starting the other look. I have my eyeshadow primer on. I use the NYX paint pot thing here in Skin Tone. The first color I want to go into, there's going to be a swatch section in here too. I think I'm going to go into this one. It's called Perfectionist. We're going to put that down as the transition. I may do all 3 looks today, but I have to go somewhere in between, so yeah. I hope everyone is enjoying their quarantine safely. Don't get out unless you have to. I've been reading that they expect the next 2 weeks to be pretty bad. So I just want everyone to stay safe. I even wore a mask out, and I could tell you one thing. You do your makeup up here, make it look nice. Wear the mask, you don't have to worry about anything below this line. Well, I mean, do your foundation, but you're still gotta drive to wherever you're going, you know what I mean? All right, now we're gonna go into Homebody, because that one called to me next. So I'm gonna shade switch this brush. That a lot of these brushes need to be clean, but I've been too busy wiping everything down and cleaning other stuff. We're just gonna start that on the outer corner. Trying to decide if I need to put those elf strips on. Probably not. It looks like it's pretty easy to blend. And I'm sorry if you hear that. That is my stomach growling for some odd reason. All right. I haven't had to dip back in, and that is looking pretty good. All right, now I'm dipping back in. Start on the outer corner and work it through the crease. All right. That actually looks pretty good. Let's take a blending brush, even though I don't believe we need it. I think it's blending pretty good by itself. I wish I could bring y'all like closer. But let's go ahead and just make sure. I like how it's giving the pigment I need just the right amount and kind of blending pretty decently. Pretty good, actually, without even using the blending brush for a natural look. Now, I'm sure I'm going to need the blending brushes perfectly clean to do the other looks. So, all right. So far, we got those 2 colors. Let me build up Perfectionist so you can see it better. Okay. Now we got Drama Queen. Bougie. Trying to figure out which sparkle shade I want to put on the lid. Get Ready With Me. Ooh. I think I want to go with Bougie. Let's see what happens. It's the middle shade. So let's go ahead and get our brush out. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it with this makeup wipe. And then dry it off real quick. Okay. So we're gonna go into Bougie. I'm gonna do something different than I normally do, and I'm just gonna pull it all the way across. Oh, my chin is itching. Eric comes in here and messes with the settings on this. I want you, there you go, now y'all can see. I don't like it to not look natural for y'all. I don't like it to be that blinding light. I kind of want y'all to see what I see. That actually looks really pretty. We're gonna build up that crease though. I'm gonna take the crease brush. We're gonna go back into Homebody. And we're going to deepen first the outer edges. I'm barely touching the eye area right now. That's like just barely touching. Just enough to build up some color above that. And I always tap the brush off. And then I pull it through by barely touching, because I'm trying to deposit most of the color out there on the outer edge. And then pull it through. All right, now I want to take this brush again. I want to go back into Perfectionist and just kind of put it over the top, barely touching. And then I want to take more Perfectionist and kind of pull it under the eye. Okay, and then I want to take a more precise. We're going to use this e.l.f. brush because it's kind of small on the top. And we're going to go take Homebody and kind of build it up on that outer area corner right there. And then pull it through. Can y'all see it? Use the mirror, the camera. Okay, now we're gonna take a little bit of this. This is the NYX concealer. Not concealer. Eyeshadow primer. And we are going to fix that across. Very carefully. Then I want to take a little bit of this spray, and I'm going to, this is the e.l.f. I'm going to spray it on my other e.l.f. brush, and I want to rehydrate under that eye. These eyes to make sure. Alright. I really do like the way that looks. Let's take the blending brush and just make sure to blend everything perfectly. That looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna take the You Can Be mascara. Probably shouldn't if I'm gonna do another look. We'll just be very careful when we take it off the eyeshadow. There we go. It does look pretty good. All right, now let's just go ahead and spray the rest of the face. Get a little bit going. All right, I will be putting a swatch video in between, but I do want to show you. I used this as my transition shade. This is Perfectionist. This is Homebody. And we used Bougie. So here, here, and here. I was trying to focus on the first two rows, mostly. Well, first two rows. So the next look will focus into a deeper, more out there look. And then the other one, the last one, will be like bright colors. But I hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll see you in the next part. Look 2 with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This time it's going to be a darker look. So we got our brushes, our concealers, all this stuff that we grab. So yesterday we used up here. So I'm gonna venture down in here, but not to these really bright colors. That'll be the last look. Transition shade. Ooh. I might have to use a similar transition shade to the one I used yesterday. So we're gonna go into Comfort Zone. It's a little darker, it's on the top row. When I do the bright look, the transition shade will probably be like yellow or something. We are just putting that down and blending it into the eye area. All right. Now we're gonna take the crease shade. Still need to wash my brushes. All right, we are gonna go into I think we're gonna go into Oh Hello. It's like a maroon color down here on the bottom. We're gonna start on the outer corner and work it through. I really do like how these shades blend. Let me look this up there so y'all can see what I'm doing. Eric messes with my mirrors. So these are darker shades. So we are just gonna be smart about this ahead of time. And I believe you go on the e.l.f. website and these are about $1. There we go. That looks funny, but that's the only way I could figure out to make sure they're even. All right. And they're probably not all the way even, so don't. Okay, Oh Hello. All right. Build that up a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna do, for this look, we're gonna go ahead and grab the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Concealer. I took it on this brush and then I kind of tap off the excess. And then I just make a line halfway across, look up. All right. So now we're gonna take one of these kind of different shimmers. I think we're gonna go with a Moment. It's this one right here. So we're going to take the flat brush, make sure everything's off of it. And we're gonna go into a Moment. And we are going to tap that onto that cut crease area. All right, now we're gonna take a darker shadow. We're going in with Crazy. It's a more maroon color. Deepen up that outer area and the above to make that shade pop more. And then we're gonna take this crease brush and we're gonna go back into Oh Hello, top it off, and we are going to blend that upwards with that other shade. That might not be right. All right, now we're gonna take a blending brush and we're gonna try to lighten up this area with Certified, which is the first shade in the palette. And we are just blending it over the top of that. That looks way too red, but that is okay. We are going to fix it. Gently with Crazy. And that is very, very pink. Let's take this shade, go back into a moment. And then I want to take a little bit on the other side of I'm in it and kind of brighten that up a tad. All right, that's different. This might be the bright look. Okay, now we're gonna take the cut crease again. And we're also gonna tap it off again. Line it up along the bottom. Look up. And tap that all the way across. I'll show you how to fix this up a little bit in a minute. I don't know, it looks different than I envisioned in my head, but that's okay. Sometimes makeup doesn't do what you want it to do. All right, we got that all tapped out. So now we're gonna take the moment. We are going to tap that onto that canvas area. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna take, where'd that brush go? This brush and go into Crazy. And dab it on the outer edge here. Watch this eye do what I want it to do, because this is usually the eye that it doesn't do what I want it to do. And we're gonna take it on the crease brush and pull it through. All right, and then we're going to clean as much as possible the blending brush. Okay. I think it did do what I wanted it to do, because it looks a little different over here than it does over here. We're going to take the outside, the other side of this brush, and we are going to do the same and lighten the cut crease area. All right. taking a little bit of that really dark shade and just pulling it slightly under the eye, halfway across. This is that crazy shade. Let's take this off and see how they match, or the lack of matching. A good thing to do is keep your foundation that you used nearby. I don't know where my little palette is, so we'll use this. And take a beauty blender. And you can you could use concealer as well. But I find that lately that the foundation works slightly better to clean up and make them look similar. If you mess up on one side, like I obviously did. And then I'm gonna take a cleaner blender. We're gonna use this Morphe M519. And we are going to precision blend across this area here on both sides to lighten it and make them look very much similar again. I still have a little bit of foundation on this side, on the brush, on the sponge. I don't do the cat eye just yet. I'm still working on it. All right, we're gonna take this little brush here and we are gonna go into I'm in it. Why is this brush purple? How did this brush get purple? Okay. We're going to stick that on the inner corner. And a little bit across the bottom. All right. Now I want to take the Samantha March and Ofra highlight. Yeah. I'm going to take the whitish color in here on a different brush if I can find one. Okay, we're going to use this one. We're going to use that goldy yellow white color and pull it across the side of the brow bone right there. This look definitely needs a lipstick, and I'm trying not to make it too long. I might only be able to put 2 looks up and then do the really bright one or whichever one is left and the swatches in another one so that y'all don't get tired. Because so far I got 30 minutes worth of footage. All right, let's go ahead, and since this is mostly about the look, I'm probably not gonna do the lip right now. So there we go. That's the look 2. This is probably going to be the bright one. This right here. Does need a bit more buffing, as you can tell. There we go. All right. I'll see y'all on the next side. Bye. Hello, everyone. Before I do the eye look, the final eye look with the Jaclynn Hill palette, I was going to do the swatches. Here is all the colors. My arm is probably going to get stained. I'm trying to remember which one is easier. That one. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get the whites out. We're going to wipe the arm down to make sure there's nothing on it, so that the swatches are clean. And I'm cleaning my fingers. Now they're all dry. Okay. So we're going to start with the first row. It's certified. I'm in it. Love handles. That's a good transition shade. It kind of disappears. Comfort zone, perfectionist, ride, or diamonds. Thick skin. And there's the first row. Certified, I'm in it. Love handles, comfort zone, perfectionist, ride or diamonds. Let's try to build that one up so you can see it better. Is it the light? There you go. See how that I'm in it turns like a purple color? It's duochrome. Oh, and the last one is thick skin. Let's go ahead and wipe that down. It does leave a stain. Okay. Trying to dry the arm fast. No Joke. Talia. Feeling Myself. No Joke. Talia. Feeling Myself. Ooh, that's an orange. Homebody. Get Ready With Me. Bougie. And Drama Queen, which I guess you could consider her. I like that yellow and that orange, those three colors right there. I don't know if that's gonna be that final look I wanna go with today. But that is nice. It kind of, I don't know. We'll see. Those three colors together look really good. Side by side there. Okay, Flawed and Odd, G Money, Posit. Okay. My Man, Grateful, Heart On. Heart On is a little patchy. Living My Best is a red, like a very red color. There was only one sparkle shade, Flawed and Odd. And the last one has like glitter in it. But they all that entire row stained. My arm, okay. I hit this thing all the time. I need a better, sturdier desk here. A Moment, Therapy Sesh, Lolly Mama. I think that's our dog's name, Lolly. Tipsy Girl, Empowered. Next. Ooh, Tipsy Girl is very pink. Oh wait, there was one more. Dance Party, hold on. That reminds me, Dance Party reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. Dance Party. Looks like it's a shimmery kind of sequin shade. If you go by Tati's palette, those colors are really pretty. And these colors really stain. Like I said, my arm's gonna be stained by the time I'm done. All right. My finger is stained too, I just noticed. All right, Stay True. Not My Journey. Good Place. Stay True. Not My Journey. Good Place. Paulo, I think it says. Oh Hello. Crazy. And then like this black shade is Temptress. That is actually a good black shade. Wow. Okay, so now to figure out where we go from here. If you have sensitive eyes or light skin, I would say use an eye primer if you go into the darker colors on this, because I usually don't have a problem with some of these colors staining my skin, but that black even stain, that's a first for me. All right, so let's just dip in and see what we got going here. First of all, smart move is to put on this NYX primer. I'm gonna use a brush to put it on because I am pretty sure this is going, these are the bright colors I'm using today. Yesterday's look was actually made without using a drop of pink. If you watched yesterday's video, that was made, you'll see, without using any pink. It was red, which I think is kind of neat. But it changed what I was gonna do today because I was gonna do the pinks today. So I kind of lost what I was going to do. But part of me is still drawn towards that yellow, orange, and gold combination. And the other part of me is drawn to the purple. But I do purple looks. So I think we're just gonna go with that orange, yellow, and gold look. We're also gonna be smart and put on our e.l.f. shadow shields here. And my makeup for my face has been the same, and I will write it down and put it underneath the video when I get a chance later. Hopefully, because it's gonna be, today's video is gonna be long. You're already at the end, so you know this. All right. We're gonna use No Joke, which is the yellow. Is that a good transition? Yeah, that'll be a good transition. And we're gonna put that down in the transition area. And we are just tapping that yellow into that transition area right there. There we go. Because I do want that color to show up. So I'm making it more in depth than I normally would. Now we're gonna take, these brushes are getting cleaned after today. I just didn't see a point in cleaning them really well if I was gonna put more intense shadows on them. But I could use this, which I'm doing, this wipe. Now I'm gonna dry it a little bit. Make sure to get it off. Okay, now we're going into Feeling Myself, which is an orange color. We're gonna start it on the outer edge here. And we are laying that color down into that area. doing a little different than I normally do. I know I'm not pulling it into the crease like I normally would right now. I'm just trying to build up that color on the outer edge. I'm pulling it a little bit through on this side now. Okay, now look at this color again. We're gonna take My Man on a different brush, which is another orangey color. Let's try to find my other crease brush that I like. So much pink on these brushes. Look at this. They're getting washed today. That's actually the brush I was looking for. Let's go ahead and rinse that off as much as we can. We're going to take My Man. It looks like this. It's a little lighter of a purple, and we are going to try to pull it. It's more fluorescent of a purple, actually. I mean, not purple, orange. We're pulling that color through. This is an It Cosmetics crease brush. I don't think there's a number on it. Nope. All right, so we got that pulled through. We're gonna go back to this one and we're gonna take some more of that yellow. We're gonna use that to blend the top of that. Just for a second. We're gonna go back to the regular blending brush in a minute. If I can find one that's clean. This has blue on it. Rinse it off. Doesn't have blue. So now we're just gonna blend that orange upwards. Okay, now we're gonna take this and the Cut Crease Canvas by Makeup Revolution, and this is in, I don't know what, Illustrate, that's what it says. Okay, and we're gonna go to the very end of this and dab it. We're gonna put it right across here, look up, and then connect the dots. And I wanted it to go a little bit higher than normal. All right, we got that. Trying to make it, like I said, go higher on both sides than normal. Than it normally does. All right. Now that we got that there, we're going to take the Talia color on this smaller brush. This is by Alamar, I believe. It's like a small flat brush. We're gonna take that gold color, I thought. I had to dig into it a little bit to get it to move around. And we are gonna start right there. And this looks like it's the kind of color I'm gonna need to use my finger. So here we go. And I'm not taking it all the way up to the top. Although you can't really see what I'm doing because it's not wanting to show up. It definitely swatched better than it's going on with my finger. Let's see if I can find another flat brush and see if it'll work better like that. It's kind of there, but it's kind of not. It's like a chunky glitter. I might have to go into a different shade. It's not doing what I want it to do with the finger and without the finger. Mostly it's just not showing up. Okay, let's go into Flawed and Odd, because that's kind of a good color to use also for this. We'll just have to bring it all the way up. See, that one shows up, but unfortunately, it's the same color as the orange that we were using. There we go. There is ways to make it slightly different, and I will show you. Like I did yesterday, I took that I'm In It shade and I put it on the brush and I just kind of tap it over the top and it brightens it just a tad. It definitely makes it more shiny. We're gonna take this blending brush and we are going to blend this out right there. Then we're gonna do Feeling Myself again. No, we're gonna go back into My Man with a different type of crease brush, a thicker one. And we're gonna mostly center that fluorescent orange color on the outer edge here. As you can see, it takes a different tone, so it changes to make that middle section pop a little better, the eyelid pop a little better, I mean. We're gonna pull it across the top just a little bit. I just realized this is kind of matching my shirt just a little. And we are buffing those edges together right there. All right, now I'm gonna take the original crease brush and go back into Feeling Myself. And pull it along the bottom while I still have that thing on. Then we're gonna go into Certified. Pop that on the inner corner. It's like a white matte shade. So it's not gonna be shiny, it's just gonna brighten it. Right there. It brightens that inner corner really well. We're gonna take it and put it up here also to brighten that up. Then we're going to take these off and look at what we got here. And we're going to grab that first crease brush again. We're not adding any more to it. And we are just blending that under eye. Now, I want to take this e.l.f. holographic eyeliner in white. I'm putting it in the waterline. Just to brighten that up a bit. Then I'm gonna take this green one by Ofra. I don't know if y'all could see that. I could see it. And we're gonna put it up here also. As close to the lash line as I could get it. All right. And since I'm sticking with the same thing I've been using, it's here somewhere. It should be right here somewhere. But it's not. We're gonna go with the Benefit Roller Lash. I was using the You Can Be. I just don't know where it's at this moment, so. But this works just as good. Overall, I have loved every look I got from this palette. And I think they did a great job. Do some of the shadows stain? Yes. Do some of the shadows in almost every palette that's got red or bright color stain? Yes. So, I'm not mad about this. This is Little Rock Lip Gloss Alter Ego. You can't get mad at a palette that does what most palettes do. I'm going to use the Laura Lee one. And we're going to grab the e.l.f. liner with Nabella. Overall, I would say this palette has everything. You focus on the top right-hand corner, you got your neutral looks. Technically, the whole top, if you want to be technical. Then this has something for everyone, because basically the whole top row is neutrals. And it kind of gets a little iffy right here, but these are all neutrals. down here you got your wines and your purples, and in the middle you got those, and like right in here you have those really blown out shades. So you can create a look for anything using this palette. So is it worth the money? Yes. Can you use it for any day and everyday looks? Yes. So if you only buy one palette, this would kind of help you out. And it's my elf spray. But overall, great palette. I see nothing wrong with it. This is going to be an hour-long video, and I am so sorry. I will see y'all in the next one.